If you ever wanted to see a Marine cry, September 11, 2001 would have been that day. I'm originally from New York, born and raised. That city isn't just where I grew up, it's where my family lived, where my parents worked, and where my roots are. On 9/11, I was a young sergeant in the Marine Corps. That morning, I was out on the range, just another training day, when somebody came up and said, a plane hit the World Trade Center. At first, I didn't believe it. A plane hit one of the towers. It sounded like a terrible accident, but then came the words I'll never forget. A second plane just hit the other building. That's when I panicked. My mom worked in one of those towers. And then at that moment, I thought I had lost her. If you wanted to see me cry, that was the day. I was standing there on the firing line with tears in my eyes, trying to process what I was hearing. My staff NCO tried to pull me off the range so I could make a call, but the chief warrant officer in charge looked at me and said, "Son, these things happen." I'll never forget staring right through him, because at that moment, nothing else mattered. All I could think about was my mom and whether she was alive. Hours later, when I was finally released and made it home, my wife met me at the door. She said my sister had called my mom and heard that she was alive. She was trapped in an elevator when the first plane hit. Somehow, by God's grace, she escaped. That relief was overwhelming, but it was mixed with heartbreak, because while my mom survived, 2,977 souls did not. They were moms, dads, sons, daughters, husbands, and wives. People just going to work, firefighters rushing in, police officers doing their duty, service members at the Pentagon, and they never came home. 9/11 wasn't just a New York tragedy or a Pentagon tragedy. It was a world tragedy. And it's one that changed the course of my life and many other people. It gave my service in the Marine Corps an even deeper meaning. Protecting this nation wasn't just a uniform I wore, it became personal. Every year, when this day comes around, I think about that day. I think about the fear of believing I lost my mom, the relief of knowing she made it out, and the pain of knowing thousands of families never got that same call. So as I share my story, I'm asking you, don't let this day become just another page in history. Remember the lives lost. Remember the courage the first responders and ordinary people had. And remember how we came together as a country. Because September 11th wasn't just the day we were attacked. It was a day we showed the world what it means to be united. Let's never forget.